the downtown skyline of Calgary, the Tower. We're here for the Tim Hortons Brier. It wasn't the result that they were looking for. After 4 straight wins, Ontario went down to defeat in the morning draw. Now John Epping finds himself in a tight pack and faces the best in the bubble.
Milestone in 3, Pickett, spinning Reds.
3 more times, baby. The 4-time champ is on fire. Kevin Cooey wants another trophy, and it could happen in his hometown. Can his crew keep the record perfect? Wildcard Cooey, Ontario. Draw 15. The Tim Hortons Brier continues. As the sun sets in the west over the Rockies, we are here at Canada Olympic Park, getting ready for an evening draw on a Wednesday. But let's get you caught up on what happened this afternoon. Everything from Pool A, and it went an extra before the wild card team. Madaw wins over New Brunswick. It was 6 blank ends. Northern Ontario ties a record low combined score with their 3-point win over Manitoba. A 3-4, 3 deuces. BC wins 10-5. And it wasn't a good day for the McEwen back end. Reed Carruthers 63%, McEwen himself 72 as they go down to defeat to Brendan Botcher and Alberta. So in that Pool A, nothing has yet been decided. Yeah, we know that if you have 5 losses or more, you're eliminated. But Gunlickson, Howard, Jacobs, Botcher, right now, if it ended tonight, they would go through. We know that Cooey at 6-0, he has qualified for the championship pool. And on this Wednesday night, we do say hello, Canada. Welcome back to Calgary. The Tim Hortons Brier, Cheryl Russ alongside Ontario against wildcard Cooey. And when you speak about John Epping, it's hard to believe that they are in this position, 4-2, considering the way they started.
Yeah, we covered game 1. It just was not pretty. 4 individuals, we kept saying, it didn't look like they were going to turn around like they have. John's playing well. He's got his draw weight back. And tonight, it's all about rocks all over the place so John can make those hero shots.
There's no doubt that this Cooey team is the best in the field right now. The only team to qualify so far for the championship pool. 6 straight wins. There's a little bit of Cooey magic going on here.
And we've seen it often, his ability to turn nothing into something. No better example than Dunstone's game this morning. All of a sudden he gets a 3, and there wasn't one there. He's getting a lot of incredible support from the 3 in front. And those rocks that Epping wants to put in play, he's not afraid of that.
So that is it. That's our game. Ontario against Cooey, the wild card. When we come back to the Tim Hortons Brier, where? In Calgary.
You can't take a game off with this field and only 3 teams. It probably won't be that hard to miss playoffs. But we're an experienced team and we're well prepared and feeling good, so I like our chances.
You can't really think about what you want your final record to be. You just got to win every game possible and hope that that's good enough, because every game is going to be a grind. There's a lot of fight and fire in this team, so we want to win.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you in part by OK Tire and BKT Tires, by Home Hardware, Here's How, by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, and by Tim Hortons. Get your Tim's run without the run. Order delivery today through the Tim Hortons app.
Now those Rockies only 45 minutes to an hour to Banff, just west of where we are, Canada Olympic Park and Winsport Arena. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware, Here's How. Team Wildcard, that's Kevin Cooey out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary. With Kevin Cooey, Ben Hebert, John Morris at second. BJ Neufeld is the third. And it will be Morris who pulls the brush when Cooey throws. The Ontario champions from the Leaside Curling Club in Toronto, John Epping, Brent Lang, Matt Cam, and Ryan Fry round out the defending Ontario champions. And Ontario has won the draw to the button. So a little leg up to start here. It'll be interesting to see how John Epping approaches this. He'll have the hammer playing the Yellowstones, Cooey the red, settling in for his first stone to get us underway. The Cooey lead is Ben Hebert. So what do you think right away, Russ? Do you think, rocks in play is what you suggested he has to do? Do you think he'll go after him in the first?
I really do. I think John's starting to really feel it. The team's playing better. And how else do you beat Cooey without putting some pressure on him? I would think you'll see come around here or corner guard.
Oh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
well judged.
Holds on to Ben's 93%.
It's nice here.
So it's pretty quick then if that almost went in. They didn't touch that.
Yeah.
Two of the very best. 92 for Langer, 93 for Ben.
Should be all room.
Line's good. Line's good.
We're there right now, John. Tons of room.
Top 8. Line's good.
T. Still tons of room.
Just waiting for it to hook.
Yeah.
Go when you can, Matt.
Don't. It's there.
Yep, go ahead, Matt. A little bit. Yep. Whoa.
Hey, Langer.
Good.
These two, they have so much pride at that position.
Like that, or you're
Time for the keys to the game. Let's start with Team Wildcard.
Well, I think Kevin talked about it. He feels you need 3/3 to win on a team, and it's because of the 5-rock. The second has to play both. They have to play those soft shots, and they have to play the big run backs, and so you need a well-rounded team in front of you. And force their hand. As we said, Ontario's not afraid to play, and they'll put rocks in play, and because of that, if Cooey can set up the angles, the freezes, set himself up for some big run backs, they can force and then set up for the hammer and do some damage there.
Hard beach.
Come on, Beach, go.
Keep going.
Great sweep. It's really good.
And the keys now for Ontario and John Epping.
Well, Johnny be good. John Epping, 75% first 3 games, 91 the last 3. It better be the latter when you're going up against Kevin Cooey. And off the mat, another percentage problem here for Matt Cam, only 79% at second stone. That will not cut it against John Morris.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Scotty's, Canada's #1 tissue.
Line's go. Go.
Top 12.
Keep going. Heart. A little bounce.
Get it off there.
Don't hook it.
Okay, Langer, that's not bad.
Wow. There.
Like going red on ours, no?
Yeah, intern on ours, right?
Yeah.
Freeze it to the nose.
Get to our nose. Get to nose. Or out turn freeze.
Yeah, he can spin both these on, but
We can
So you could guard too.
we can guard too. I don't know.
no, I don't love that.
Okay.
I could try bumping mine.
Sure. Tap this. I don't hate that.
Sure.
Do it.
Hard to say, Charlie. Intern to the nose is the best shot, but I'm not sure it's possible.
No.
I think a shade more. Might curl a bit more here.
This Cooey team runs up against the clock a fair bit. It's not always a good sign when they're discussing first end.
T-line. Easy.
And there's 3, certainly Ben and John are
Like
very
to go when
quick
we
to
can.
come up with options, whereas Kevin's still percolating.
How heavy?
Top 8.
Whoa. Yep. T-line.
T-line.
Whoa, up. Off for line. Whoa, beach.
Yeah, Beach. It's got to curl. It's got to curl.
No.
And it peaks just a little bit.
Not bad.
Don't know if that is still lined up on the yellow or not.
Take that.
It cues up the red double in the back. The closest red to the
Like
button
just
now
firm.
goes past the shot rock. That's what they're worried about. They didn't, like 3 inches lighter, that's gold.
Yeah, I think so.
It's hard when you get in tight quarters like that to get everything perfect.
Okay, there's your point about Matt Cam. Just 79% this week. That's 11th
Gotta go, Fry.
among the seconds. So
chance.
that's the get off the mat. Come up, Matt.
Good shot, Matty.
Okay, bud.
Yeah, 6% worse than John. 6, we always say 5% is kind of the turning. A couple percent, it's a statistical tie, but
Right.
6% is a big advantage.
No, because ours is buried right now.
First
You
thought
like
was,
the you like that?
first thought was
What?
the freezer hack on the one.
You like the
that
freeze at all?
No.
Okay.
Just you don't
been
have
called
to
off.
hair this to get this.
Okay.
Just plant it there.
3/4, Johnny.
I don't like the freeze.
Okay.
Got to get a lot of this, though.
Even if you bang it in, we can clean this up later.
I want to get this pretty thick.
John Morris throwing the second stones, a little different. Haven't seen him here before as we say hello to Kathy, and he's taken the lead on so many teams, but not on this one.
Well, it's really interesting for John Morris when you think about some of the teams that we've watched. It's almost like he's a playing coach while he's out here, but not so much for this team. He feels that Kevin Cooey is a natural leader. And with 3 players on the team who are fully committed, he says, to fitness and to practicing, for the first time, he said he has really enjoyed the moment of stepping back and just trying to learn a new role and go about being the best second in the world.
And they are totally committed to the Olympic spot. That is the goal of this team and these 4. And as they drive it by, but you know, it's funny. He said to us that I'm really learning the spot, and he said there are 3 guys when I'm training at home whose pictures are on my wall. E.J. Harnden, Brett Gallant, and who would the other one be, do you think?
Oh.
Come on.
Ben?
No. As seconds.
Oh, as seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought brushing maybe too.
But he just wants to play this spot. He doesn't want to get involved in the team dynamics.
Almost on the 8
Well,
foot.
which is good. I mean,
Never then.
they played together before, Kevin and John, and I think that helps quite a bit as well. A little bit of history. They see the game the same way.
Olympic trials in Halifax. John was the skip. Kevin was the 3rd.
And Brad Thiessen is the 3rd, of course, with Brendan Botcher's team.
Yeah.
Those 3 he holds out and holds up as the ones that he would like to emulate.
What a shot by John Morris to feather that guard with peel weight, make the double, and somehow get that yellow one out. And then Matt got really unlucky on the run back, and that's the matchup we're talking about. All of a sudden, a hole here for Epping.
Try and try.
That's how fast it happens. John makes a good one. Matt Cam has a tough one because of John's. He misses. Fries becomes tougher.
Goes up the line.
Line is
Same line.
perfect.
Yeah.
Dead nut guard that one.
Yep.
So let's be bang on here.
BJ's having an exceptional Brier so far. He's at 89% coming in.
Weight's good. 6 feet left.
Mine's a shade tight.
We are tight. A little bit early.
Tight for weight.
No, weight's good.
Line's
2/3.
Well,
Easy.
Line's
All there.
good.
2/3.
Line's good.
okay, stay with it. Clean.
rocks? Who's
Clean
rock?
it. John's. Yep.
Johnny,
Get her going.
Got to cross center, buddy.
Get her going. Both of you go.
both
Both of you go. Hard.
All the way across.
Hard. Right across the
All the way
line.
across.
Right up. Right up. There, bro.
go.
Hard. Keep going.
Boy.
Okay.
Just.
Just knows that. Make that
Make the double, yeah.
Maybe.
Running out of shots, aren't they? They got a
Yeah, dead straight.
couple tries to clean this up for the Skip's last one.
Brian Fry will try and do that.
Whoa! Yeah! Hard!
And he'll get rid of 2 and then leave it angled on that shot rock.
Very nice. It's not easy to get to the inside of that.
I could get under too, but then he's trying. He can't do a lot with that.
I kind of dig this.
I did not think. I thought I was sliding wide on the first one.
The ice is so good to Cheryl, and normally you'd hit that, sit 2, maybe even roll buried so there's 2 buried, but that forces Epping to go right around everything, and the ice is so good he'll make it.
Yeah, and most likely if you played that hit and roll off the yellow, you leave it staggered and then you can't get at it.
Yeah, Kev through here. Me and Kev through here. It was.
So if he's going to draw around, beat him to it.
T-line weight.
That's the other thing Kevin has, I think. He has really good instinct and timing
you're definitely
when
getting
to turn
by
the switch, go the other direction. He'll bail for so long and then play this.
Little lights.
I like that. Okay, I got a
Little light but close.
Line's fine.
good.
Line's
Little
never an
bit
issue.
to line.
Hope you can.
Line's good.
Put it on the tee. Line's good.
Okay, don't want
Line's
him.
great.
It's right into the good stuff.
Oh, then.
No, back 4, back 8.
Oh, then, guys.
Never.
Needs to stop for everything.
Never, Beach.
Needs to stop.
Jeez, come on.
Keep going, buddy.
Pick up.
Keep going.
They jumped on that, saying a little light. They weren't even close.
Yeah, they called it light out of the hand.
Good. Draw the button. They'll be having wider, and they threw all sorts of them.
Now see if John can pick up on the speed down this path.
It's just that good stuff, Matty, that we saw in practice, eh?
Exactly the
Draw
same
the button.
stuff.
He just threw that too hard, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like a big ad, and then they hit it a bit.
Good boys. Full flat.
Hey, buddy.
That would be the one little advantage I would see is the judgment for Ontario could be better than a wild card.
Just because it's a new combination.
Yeah.
Yeah, new front end with BJ now brushing with Ben.
Top button. They did a lot of video reviews, as many people did, many teams did during the pandemic year because they couldn't practice. And they did try very hard to figure out where they could improve.
You can.
Hard!
Yeah, go, Matt.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
And to the lid.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're right. Like, I want enough weight
Is there
that
a
if I
deuce?
hit it.
Yeah, as long as
It's probably, well, to kill this one, he needs what?
you need
Heavy hack.
good board. Yeah, board. So yeah, okay. Well, the board weight kind of achieves both.
Yeah, I like the weight that if I hit it, I kill it.
Yeah.
And if I stick, that's the bonus.
And the good thing with boards, I don't think we can overcurl too.
yeah, that's
Okay.
disaster. Middle of 4.
Yeah, sure. Should be nice. We've thrown quite a few here. So.
If you're throwing board, you sure don't want to get your own that's in the rings. Kick it out in the open, you should go through the rings. It's a hit for 3.
Split center line, we're
I
laughing.
thought they might freeze to this.
Yeah, they really like the opportunity to send 2.
Right.
Try and roll away and
Catch the front
force.
where hitting for 3. I don't think he would. I think he'd freeze.
Board? Okay. Sure. Yeah, I like that for board, Kev.
Little tighter path. We've talked about this all week. Some of these will start to go.
A little light. Final stone pour Kevin Cooey.
Whoa!
Clean. Clean it.
Clean.
Yep. Whoa.
Clean. Whoa! Whoa! Heavy!
Heavy was heavy with his first. And he helped us over and catch enough.
Good scrub, guys.
A really good judge, and it will hang around. Very good, Kev.
Just.
This is right.
Nice toss, Kev. That was a good throw.
Interesting first
Yeah,
end.
I just never thought you were
Yep,
that
you're right.
heavy with
That's
that one. Like, I thought you were like judging off your draw the button off
No.
the 6. I thought it was a lot closer.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think Lang picked it up though, and the brushers didn't. Lang said he saw him at it. You know, add a little bit, and I don't know if the brushers caught that. And that could be to your point, Russ. It's new judging.
Yeah. And Lang's so good at it too. It's hard to be equal to him.
He is.
Drawing against a couple here in the first.
Same line.
So we know it's pretty quick here.
He got his rocks in play. That's what he wanted to do, John Epping. Put it in play, but he didn't get a lot of help through the middle of the lineup. Cam and Fry, and now left to this.
Shot, Johnny.
And there it is for the single to open scoring here in this first on a Wednesday evening in Calgary. John Epping has the brush down here in the second for his lead, Brent Lang. Center line guard up, around goes Kevin Cooey with Ben Hebert, and now here's Lang. You know, I was talking to Brent before the game and asked him about that opening game and all the chatter, and he says the chatter came with our struggling. We couldn't figure out anything. We hadn't played a game in a year, and that was the first one. And he said it was just a result of all of us not knowing so many questions. And he says it doesn't matter.
Yeah, more. It didn't curl very
People
much.
think the ice is bad down east.
It straightens out as
The
the
ice
game
is
goes.
not arena ice. Nowhere or very few places, he says, you get ice like this. So when you step onto it a first time, there's going to be problems, and that those problems in game one led to all that discussion.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's hard to replicate it, and he's right. But I played in both provinces, and I played a provincial final where you had to take edge of the button to draw the button, whereas in Ontario provincials. But of course, to his point, there was no Ontario provincials.
Come on, Beach.
It was hard to prepare.
Head down, Beach. Don't even look. I got you. Go. Right to it. You got a good one. Come on, Beach. Come on, Beach. Come on.
Got a good one. Oh, not quite.
Whoa. Jesus.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I wasn't.
So keep in mind, if you've suffered a fifth loss or more, you're out. So trying to stay alive. Nova Scotia, Team Canada, Gushue against Newfoundland and Labrador. It's an all rock game there. Dunstone, Saskatchewan, still part of the mix, and our game is on sheet D. Matt Cam.
Tight guard at best.
I also think all that chatter too, Russ, comes from when you're struggling with teams, and I'd rather that you're trying to figure it out, and you're trying to help each other, so there's conversation. It's better than silence. I've been on teams and we're all trying to figure it out. Nobody says a word.
No, sometimes silence, Cheryl, is really good.
Yeah, I totally agree. And it's tough up here. Both sides.
Really?
Don't drag me into this. He started it.
I don't mind bumping ours.
Wow,
Like that?
what a start for Nova Scotia. Pick up a 5. Team Canada opens with a couple, and Prince Edward Island scores early against Saskatchewan.
Yeah, through here.
Yeah. I don't mind that either.
I like that better. Way better.
Okay. Right on the nose. Or hair high. Let's make sure we make this double.
Yeah.
Just misswept Ben Hebert's second come around.
Hard. Get out.
Shot, Johnny.
That works.
That's good.
Leaves the shooter there.
Pretty good.
Coming.
Yeah, very good.
Actually came up a hair.
Try.
Do it again. I'm gonna get better action there now, though.
Gives them pretty auto, though, eh?
Yeah.
This is going to be the struggle for Ontario is Team Cooey, 59% hammer efficiency. So top in the field, 60% of the time when they have the hammer, they convert to 2 or more. And so how do you shut that down? And that's why Epping, that last end, wanted to at least capitalize and get their deuce there. But you have to take some risks.
Yep.
You're leaving rocks in play. Try and get this freeze in the right spot.
T-line.
Yes.
Back 4.
Well then.
Back 4 at least.
Oh, well then.
Matt Cam. And center line back, he'll finally stop.
I like freezing another. It's not a bad spot, bud. Yeah. Early, man. We got 4 rocks left.
Okay.
We're shot, right?
Yeah, he's second and third. Oh, sorry, he's.
I think so. I think we freeze that top yellow one, no?
Quite like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Speed's nice here.
Lock it on, Johnny.
Speed's nice.
Fight the 8 foot.
Heavy.
No, it's not heavy.
Whoa, Benny, please trust me.
All Newfoundland and Labrador battle here as the defending champions.
Little light.
Gushue against Greg Smith, and both from the same Remax center, and Smith in his last.
Well, he's facing 2. He tried to get after the Brad Gushue stone on the button on his first, just grazed the guard, and that allowed Brad Gushue to replace it.
Top 14.
So he's forcing him to a different turn to the far outside, needs to get to the lid.
Meanwhile, Morris came down right to the corner of that
You gotta go!
Yep, hard, Evan, yep.
You gotta go!
Come on, Evan, go.
Epping stone. Gonna get enough? Got enough?
Oh, shoot.
No,
All right. No, we might have it.
No, I don't.
I don't think so, but
one red.
that's just me. One it is? Yes, it is.
Okay, Greg. One red, yeah.
Thank you, fellas. Steal of 1.
I think that's how you play it.
What's he thinking across the top?
John was positive it was heavy. Ben put his head down.
What do you got to hit?
Yeah.
He was pleading with Ben, but Ben was right on that one.
Top 2 reds.
2/3.
Nice spot. Get all 3, I think.
Slightly high side.
Angle it sideways or an angle back.
Yeah.
Yep. Ryan Fry all on its own so far. Now he did touch them all. And now where will this one spin?
Okay.
Okay, Ryan.
Don't know whether
Better.
that was. It's better. I agree with that.
I don't know if it's good, but it's way better.
That's the commentary.
That's a bad break because again the catcher at the back, right for them.
Right.
So they get it caught on their own stone, back 8, that red, and now they got 2 reds that are still in play.
I think board's probably the weight.
Yeah. I like board, yeah.
You don't have to make the double here. You want to hang around. Kind of becomes a hitting contest.
Should be good.
Prince Edward Island opened up with a single against Saskatchewan, and now final stone. And this is from Matt Dunstone from the Wadena Remax Curling Club, north of Regina.
Well, a tough shot for Eddie McKenzie on his first, was facing 3, tried to make a thin double and went through the uprights. Did manage to tick one over, but that is why Matt is in a position now to draw the paint for 3.
Caught it? No, just grazes it on the way by.
I got all there,
Oh,
Kurt.
so close.
So it is just
You're not on
the
this yet.
Line's good.
Cooey Stone shot rock back
You're on
8
it.
foot.
Clean it, clean it, clean it.
Open draw for 3 here for Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, back 8, eh? Right there.
Mackenzie and Prince Edward Island already eliminated from championship pool contention.
Tough one for Dunstone this morning. He was cooeyed.
Weight's good. Control.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Get over there. Yep. Okay.
And spills out into the open. But it is the shot rock at the moment.
That's ideal.
Try that double yellow.
Good situation if you make this.
Kind of saying normal.
Well, Nova Scotia is just piling it on as they add 4, stolen 4 in the second against Nunavut and Peter Mackey of Iqaluit.
Just don't miss this wide and jam it on your own. Even if you rolled half underneath, you're sitting 2.
Normal. Hard. Gotta go, John. Gotta go, John.
The rolling's
Real
there,
hard.
for that.
Real hard for everything. Hard.
Hey, with the slider dance. Yeah. Who shot?
There.
Probably still want to draw.
Not quite what they wanted.
Well, it's
Unless
No,
they're playing
no,
that
this
belt
is, it's
trip.
going to go over the top of it, for sure. I know that for sure.
That's a tough.
I think that's the shot.
That's a tough double if you could even make it, because you've got the backing on the ones on the right, Russ, and then what can you? The other one, the red one's going to go into the yellow. How do you?
Straight down here with
Yeah,
the triple.
but you got to be careful. You don't have hammers, so I like that
Where you
double
see
on the
the hit roll
side.
in
Maybe
the
roll in
pocket.
frozen.
Okay.
A few more options with that.
I like the double and
Like
normal.
softer,
can.
you definitely have more options.
What's that? Just
Softer,
not
you
great
have
if
some more
he's here and then
options,
he
but-
noses and sits there.
Well, then we freeze and
Well, yeah.
it's
You
just.
just, yeah.
However you see it, John.
Seeing that then?
However you see it.
Whatever you see, John.
But you're right, Vic. If you get this really thin, the red
see
at
that
the
with,
back
like, a
goes
firm
sideways
board.
into the yellow and stays there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Control.
It's gotta be. It looks like you can go across the
Don't know what
top.
it's-
But
You
won't
could
miss that
freeze
double.
or
Gonna have
top
control.
4,
wanna
but
make sure
you're
this
taking a
goes.
gamble.
Yeah, you
why you
are. I don't mind this hit and roll.
It's so early.
Jam it.
Well, that's not, I know, I just want this to go.
'Cause they're gonna
That's
be-
my
you could
biggest
spin.
Play the
worry is that
double,
not
roll
going through
over.
control.
Yep.
You can roll over in front of yours and theirs.
Yep.
Let's go, Johnny.
Control.
He's
We're good with hard
the
too.
big
if you
boards on the side are really helping. There's a good view of it there. It
That's
really
my
gives
only
John
worry.
a
Is this thing gonna run and
Yeah, well, if
finish?
there's
I
any
don't know.
worry,
and the front
Well, I'm
end,
not worried
the
so
proper
much.
angles.
No, I get it. You could throw a good one and not make it with control.
I like this. Control.
Okay.
Stay here more.
Thank you, John.
Stay with that back one, Matt.
Yeah.
Get that out. Both of them.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Matt.
Weight's
Whoa.
good.
Whoa, please.
John Epping skips stones here in the second.
Whoa, whoa.
Just the dust now. Matt can.
Straight.
Matt. Go.
And got moved. Yeah, that will move. That one in. Does it get over? Not quite on top, but he does get
was
rid of those
emotional.
2 in the 12.
Talked to Greg Owasco between games, and
John.
it looked like it was a little straighter inside out, meaning there's more curl outside in.
Shot, John.
It's going everywhere tonight.
They'll love that too. Just 2 catches on first.
Well, as you said earlier today, what happens is with the pebbling, it builds up on the sides. They've obviously shaved it now down to make it more level.
You betcha. You got it, buddy. Yeah, and the back ringish.
Yeah.
Okay, should be a nice path here.
Just really the shade low, eh, John?
Yeah, 2/3.
Yeah.
Just
like this.
Roll, yeah.
You don't want to roll behind the guard. Though.
Nope. Just roll.
Touch the center line.
Just where he can't get under. Yeah, just through.
tap it out and roll somewhere.
Yeah, just not too far. So just not right behind the center. Just roll about a foot.
You trying to kill that one or no?
I think ideally we leave it here.
Okay.
Back 12.
Okay.
That's the advantage you have with hammer. You don't have to remove that yellow one.
Yeah.
It's just a heavy draw here, really.
Mm-hmm.
So this was curling hard this afternoon. It might curl a shade less now.
Little bit early. Back line.
Whoa, whoa.
Yep,
A little heavy.
Yep,
We're killing it.
yep,
We're killing
yep.
it. Hard beach. Hard beach.
Hard beach. Come on, buddy. Never stop. Never stop. Never stop.
Ebert.
Yep,
Just across the nose.
No roll, no roll.
And there.
Perfect. Said they wanted to roll and touch the line.
Great shot, Kev. Real good.
Fuck, Kev.
Got that in off
They
the
didn't.
wall, too.
They had no choice. They were always going to roll to a spot that they could freeze.
Yes, right.
It's behind the tee line, so that's the only risk in it, but
Takes away the red double, too.
it does.
That smells like it.
No.
I think we freeze in there.
I was just thinking maybe top button's the shot.
Well, but then he chases and stays for 3. So
Oh,
I'd rather
yeah.
I'd rather be right there.
Okay.
Let's make this perfect. Millimeter on Langer's side, or on Matty's side.
Sounds good, bud.
Okay. This was gradual for your
Might just
draw.
have to pay for one at that point.
Yeah.
If he's dead frozen.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, if you get a shade low, you can throw a hit at it, and you'll lose theirs, and ours is just going right into that pot.
Yes, the shade low is a disaster for John. These are so hard. You know, you're sitting, he's probably going to make it perfect, but a couple inches either side, it's not good.
On its own.
Great!
We're all there. On its own here.
So just on the corner, a little bit towards Matt Cam on the right-hand side. As Lang nurses it in.
Yes!
And cross over too much.
Yes.
Just.
I don't think
Unless pick it or...
Yeah, you can just pick it, straight pick it sideways.
And even if it jams, it double
Yeah, we
jams.
can't say that
You'll hit
shooter, right?
red, yellow. Not a lot of risk,
I
is there?
like a quarter rock with firm is what I'm seeing.
Even if I cut it back into this first, that's probably okay, right?
Yeah. Quarter stone.
Try hack weight and try to graze it through there with tremendous risk and try to save, but I think that's too dangerous. You're down 1, you don't want to go down 2, so just kill this rock, even if it, with a little more speed, like normal, even if it wrecks, you might get away with it off of that one, and that one might even go there. This is the easiest way to get 2 for sure.
There's where Ontario's wishing that their back Yellowstone wasn't there. And it was put there early on in the end.
That's right.
Slid a little deep.
And even Kevin's first, John said, I'd rather not remove the Ontario rock, and it's going to work. It could work out.
Compared to yesterday.
Too many teams try for 3 here, going, oh, I got a chance, and you end up stealing one. You're down 2-0.
No, he can hit this pretty thick, clip the red in the back.
And that's a good reason why they are 6 straight wins. They lead in the conversion of getting it deuce when you have last rock. Final stone, Cooey, by the guard, bang, go away. And there they are. That's the conversion. That's why they are the best so far, as they do pick up 2 here in the second. On this Wednesday night, Tim Hortons Brier from Calgary. Say hello to Ben Hebert, throwing the lead stones for Kevin Cooey out of the Glencoe Club here in Calgary. As we welcome you back. Wednesday night at the Brier, 2-1, they pick up the deuce. And so it is John Epping out of the Leaside Curling Club in Toronto who once again have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones. But that's a great statistic, I thought, that we showed there. You know, they're the leaders at converting with last rock, Cheryl. I mean, my gosh, yeah, that's what every team wants to do. And when you're the best and when you're going to lead, that indicates how well you're playing.
Yeah, and that's what I mentioned earlier with, you know, Epping not being able to convert with the hammer the first game. They know that too, and they would want to do as much as they can with the hammer because they know what Kevin does.
Fred Lang, he and many of the players will be after the Brier, staying around for the second event in the bubble. That's the Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Championship. I asked him about Jennifer Jones and, you know, his partner, his wife, coming, and so she'll have to return to Calgary after the Scotties. She'll come as of next Monday, then go into quarantine and be ready to play. So she has to go through the testing at home first, then return and into the quarantine, then get tested again just to get into the bubble.
Do it all over again. Enough to do it once. Brent made great tick roll, opened it up.
And then he says, I'm always good at wrecking on guards.
It's pretty good. Come on. Right up.
Hard, Beach.
Right up. Come on, Beach. It's a good spot. You threw that good, John.
We watched Ryan Harnton make so many of those today, tick after tick. It allows the team with hammer just that time to be able to choose when they want to go, and maybe they want to open it up. You roll for some corners. You could roll into the rings with it. So much you can do with that shot.
Weight's good. Yep.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Looks like you got to sweep that.
And
it
if it hangs on, it'll be undercover. Maybe
Matty.
just showing on the wide in-turn side. There it is.
I got edge on edge. I can maybe get inside with board.
Whoa.
It's not going to matter. He's going around.
No, it's not going to matter.
Well,
just hit it.
Just want to get rid of it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not. Yeah.
Probably doesn't help us, eh?
No
So
point
just-
overthinking it.
Just peel it?
Yeah.
No, you try and get inside there. It's not going to help you. You're not going to be able to use it, and they're going around it.
Danger out here, throwing out here, Russ.
Well, it's a bit of a guess. We talked on them shaving the sides down a little bit. Not at that speed. That was a good call. John was trying to get more out of it than he...
You don't need to. And you don't first rock down that path maybe. What if it grabs you, throw board weight, trying to be special? And
You're all over the guard.
That is a lot of ice.
Yep.
Whoa.
Saskatchewan leads at 3-1 as we go and check in on PEI and Saskatchewan playing 3. And this is Eddie McKenzie from PEI, the Montague and Crapeau Community Curling Club.
Well, he took the morning off. He sat on the bench. I'm not sure if it's an injury or not, but coming back tonight playing well. Has an opportunity to draw for 2 after Matt Dunstone hit and rolled out on his final stone.
Third?
Yeah.
1/3, Beach. You got 1/3, buddy.
Pick third.
And for 2 it is to tie. Trying to play spoiler now against Saskatchewan.
PI had a great game with Brad Gushu Team Canada this morning.
2 great shots by Matt Cam. He makes that hit and roll, which really forced Cooey's team to waste a shot.
hard,
Now he
man.
just made a great draw around the corner.
Hard. You got to go hard. Good. Fine.
Well, Nova Scotia has just 5-4 and a 2 to lead Nunavut, and then they're still trying to win their first ever, of course, but they've brought in their alternate 23-year-old Brady St. Louis to skip the game, so give him a little learning experience. And Newfoundland and Labrador, Greg Smith has come back with a couple.
I think you better be aggressive with that early.
Line's fine.
I'm not worried about line.
Line's good. It's got a curl if anything, but
I'm worried about paint.
just get it even.
No, we're good. It's fine. Top 8.
Even them up.
5th. You got to go for even.
Go for even.
Keep it going. Go. Yeah, it's a good spot. Good.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah, well, you see it when it wasn't bearing, they wanted to make sure they got it back far enough that they didn't leave that double you could see would be there if this rock was up a couple more feet.
Yeah. Let's roll her over there. Give Kev a shout at the
What are you seeing? Easy?
I thought they'd go for the other one first. It's higher.
BJ Neufeld.
Little down.
Yep.
Down.
Hard.
Just
Gotta
board.
go, Ben. Hard. Oh. Yep.
Even with it.
Real hard.
Every
Real hard
stroke of the way. And we'll roll it towards the center, but doesn't get there.
So close.
Shoot. Good sweep.
So we already know they are through, and they will be in the championship pool. Epping tonight, and then tomorrow against Quebec, who are idle tonight. Mike Fournier, who's currently 4-3.
Whoa.
It's good board, John.
Little hard. Little hard for sure.
Yeah.
Whoa. We're close to it.
And will they
What? It's
stick
behind.
around? Yeah, it's behind
All
that
right.
corner.
I don't think there's a double. I don't think there's a double.
Deuce yet, man.
So this is the game we broadcast when we all began last Friday. The loss to Gouju, and then look at, they went 4 in a row, then they dropped the game to Quebec. Now got Cooey and wind up against PEI. Remembering, of course, it's about the record that you take with you
If
into
you
the
feel the
championship
double,
pool
but
before you cross
I think
over.
that's. Remember these striking bands are a little thinner, right?
Yeah, no. But I mean, I can roll in.
Roll into it's pretty good, I guess.
It's pretty hard. You're right. I think
If you could throw firm, you could throw peel, and then we can make like either roll.
Yeah, we got some
Nice,
options.
eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting talk a little bit about the striking bands being a little thinner and maybe a little bit more active. Let's go back to last stand. This is the first shot by Kevin Cooey.
We always talk about the setup shots of the team. Set them up for your skip. Kevin said, to heck with it, I'll set it up for myself. Soft weight. John said to him, don't bump out the entire rock. Roll it partly buried. Now there's no double. Perfect.
And
No roll.
And that led to his second shot here for the 2.
Well, he could have thrown, as typical Cooey style, a pick down there with big peel weight, but he chooses the right weight on the shot. They can clip that back red one, get their deuce that way.
Key shot brought to you by OK Tires, service, repair, and tires, and that led to their deuce as Cooey plays his first here, trying to roll it underneath, doesn't get there.
Surprise, Kevin. 2 shots earlier with BJ hit the back of the 2 yellows instead of the front one, and he would have had an angle earlier for a double.
Okay, Koo. Good throw. Good throw, bud. Sorry, we just kind of lost it on you.
I think there's shots to the wings. Just
finish him more, right?
Anticipate it moving.
Okay. Yeah, all the peels are right.
That's how good he is. We talked to the ice maker. We knew that, but we noticed it straighter this afternoon, and now there's a little more, and he picked up on it.
So that's a little bit for the brushers anyway to be on top of things, anticipate the break.
Because you can change that break point just by getting on it just a slightly earlier.
Lang.
All the difference.
Hard.
Anything? Yeah, yep. And it'll stop there, so not in behind. Just the 1 stone for Ontario in behind cover. That's the one at around 9 o'clock, or just shy of 9
think you can
o'clock.
make her?
12 foot.
Kevin's eyeing that up.
It's like 3 inches higher. I don't mind throwing peel now, because then if you make this, it's pretty good too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to make the double, because if you're close, you make that hit and roll over there and you're behind the yellow.
I can roll into it.
I'll see how hard
Into it's a good
can
spot.
throw it here, Lang.
Yeah.
Great spot.
I don't think this is a problem speed-wise at all for Kevin. These rocks are so good. You're hitting it on the high side, so it's going to spin. You got to get thick. That's all.
Wow.
Whoa! whoa. B, no.
Overthrow.
Yeah, I didn't like that release. I think he came out a little sad at the release.
It's a curious thing to me. Even the very, very best, as he is, can make that mistake. You know, they talked about the striking bans. He didn't have to do the Baldwin over the shoulder. Right? But he did, and he could have probably made it with less.
Well, not much. You had it so thick to get it across there. I think and that was part of it. He might have thrown himself off a little bit with the little bigger backswing than he usually does. But well played end by Ontario here.
Lots of great hit and rolls. Like the setup, Ryan Front made that really nice hit and roll.
And there you see the difference between Cooey at number 1 and a 6th in the field. But that'll help now if they can get the...
Hard Langer.
Need a little piece of the 8.
Yeah, you're good. Goodbye.
Sweet.
Hey, Johnny.
Sure, John.
Sorry, buddy. 2. Slid a little.
And there it is. Epping back in front.
Wait, right.
Lead. Hard, Matt.
Pretty hard. Okay.
3 it is.
If you get wide enough, it'll take a lot longer to break.
Hard line. Where are you? Okay, room. You're on.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. You're looking for some Cooey magic. It's right there to the pin. Been given this opportunity, boy. Epping, you don't want to let it go away. Trying to get it over, and does. And there's the 2 for Epping in 9-5 Canada Cups. He has never won. And this one is for a trip to the curling trials for John Epping. Yeah, from Leduc a couple of years back, and it's all about the trials and getting to Saskatoon to determine who will go and wear the Maple Leaf in Beijing, so we know. Those are the people who've already qualified. If someone of those 5 should win the Brier, well, they wouldn't get the spot, obviously. That would then go into a qualifying event prior to Saskatoon. So those you see are the people who have already, the teams who have already qualified for what is always a major event, the curling trials for the Beijing Olympics. Ontario with the deuce means that wild card, Cooey, once again has last rock. Playing the Redstones. Here in 4.
Bouncing for
Ben
sure.
Hebert just made a really nice freeze.
Bounce beside it, though. You don't want to leave him hit and roll.
Trying to follow it down.
Here. When it hits it, just hit. Whoa. A little bit under. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Now they start stacking them up. You just that 18 inches heavy makes a big difference. Nice setup here now for Cooey. They know they can run that yellow one in, so if they can cue this one up properly.
Top 8. Line's fine.
Yeah, gotta go. I think it's a good path here, though. Take a look.
Line's good.
Take a look. Whoa. It's got a curl.
Line's good.
Weight's good.
Dead freeze.
Yeah, line's good.
Don't lose it. Does not need a curl, guys.
Line's good, hard. Lock her on, Pete.
Gotta go.
Lock her on, buddy.
Come on,
get her in there.
Hard, Pete.
Bit more.
Go.
Good shot, Johnny. Boy.
Is it ever? They almost lost that.
I think it's still pretty good.
Try and get rid of that top one if we can.
It's hard, but yeah. Millimeter high, hard. Out turn.
Yeah, even right on the nose, Matty.
Yep.
Millimeter on this side.
Hard will not be a problem for Matt Cam.
No.
And I would argue he's more accurate with ease than he is with a hack waiter.
Yep, hard.
You're going to lose that back yellow, but you want to.
Nice shot.
Those weren't helping.
No.
Shot, man.
I think
So if you make it top 12, it's still good, but it's got to be top 12.
Over Barrie, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, top 12. Top 12, eh?
Yeah, I mean, even with this is fine.
Okay.
It'll
Top
probably
eight's on the
poke
other
out.
one.
The
which
same
is
weight's good.
Fine.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Barrie,
you're right.
Johnny.
You're right. I'm with you.
Might not be quite as fast here as that spot.
I think it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I got more weight, guys.
Oh, easy, 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 Beach. Easy.
Line's good.
Easy.
Just for line. Only.
I think,
Line's good.
easy.
Weight's good.
Wait only. Wait only.
Line's fine, guys. Don't lose it. It's going to over-curl, if anything.
Line's good. Line's good.
Clean if you're in.
Line's good. Let's slide. Let's slide.
Gotta go for weight.
Hard, guys.
Let's
It's
slide.
grabbing. It's grabbing the hair.
Come on,
Hard.
get her in.
Come on.
Hard. Hot grab.
I find it interesting with John Stones because he's always saying easy, and the brushers always want to go. And so he must feel like he's kicking out harder than he is.
Wonder if they're a little sharper.
They're just all on theirs.
How's that look for ice?
For Hack?
This is the curling side, right?
That looks good for Hack, Ryan, don't you think?
It's a pretty fresh path at the end there for John.
Well, Team Canada leads 3-2 over Newfoundland and Labrador. That's where we'll go for the update, Kathy.
Well, Greg Smith had the opportunity to lie 2 on his first, but he rolled out, and that allowed the Gushu team to hit to lie 2. And with a nose hit on his final, it means that it is an open nose hit back for Brad Gushu for 2.
Come on, we're in a good position.
To extend the lead with a couple now, up 5-2 as he looks to win back-to-back
Top 4 weight. Yeah.
for the second time.
Still a chance now with that roll wide behind the tee line.
A little bit.
Line's good.
Shade.
Easy.
Weight's
Just
there.
keep her clean.
Weight's there.
Hard clean. I got you,
Ben's
Ben.
seen this path already once brushing.
Where are you?
And this is a quicker path than John, so it's easy to overbrush it, thinking it's going to die like his did.
Come on, try. Hard. No.
Boy, oh boy, it's fast how it can go south, eh? John misses paint. And they throw it a little harder, wrecking the center.
So it's the skip titles, of course. Randy Furby with 2 additional, but as skip, so he could become the winningest of all time. Kevin Cooey.
I'd say we're light. I think you gotta go. Top 8. This is hurt. Oh, wait.
This is short of the ring.
Short of the
Okay. Can you get her around it a bit? Yep.
I don't think you want to hook these. If you can bump it, that'd be great.
Yeah, I was just trying to touch it a bit.
Just past it.
Yeah, no. Okay.
And of course, Kevin Cooey tied with one of the greatest of all teams, the legendary Richardsons, and there they are here. And of course, Ernie. And if mentioned Gushu going back-to-back, he would join Ernie Richardson, Arnold, and Garnett as the only ones to record 2 separate back-to-back titles. The Richardsons did it in 59-60, 62-63.
Okay, I like it.
Weight's close. Just clean early. Line's good. Weight's
Hard
good.
line. Room.
Line only.
Whoa, wait
Line only.
Clean.
Line's close. Hard line.
No.
Well,
Line's
room
good.
there.
Room.
Top 8.
Whoa then.
Room.
Top 8.
Wait the 4s. Whoa. Stay with it, Ben.
Weight's really good.
Okay, right to here.
Ben's tight. Ben.
You got to bury this.
Ben. Yep. Go. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Hard now. You gotta go.
Gotta go.
Whoa.
Perfect.
Very nice. Really good bounce back. BJ was just a little hot in the first one. It tracked that line.
Yeah, did it ever?
Oh, the weight wasn't bad on it.
Hey, Johnny. Hey, bud.
Almost hooked these guards. You remember that intern yellow came up light. They brushed it beautifully to give John a chance here.
Yeah, and to drive it straight back, it would be undercovered, albeit that it is Cooey that has the last rock as we play here in 4.
Matt, whoa! Matt, whoa! Matt.
Bang. Yes.
Attaboy,
Oh,
Johnny.
my.
Boy, Johnny.
Look at that.
Just
Trouble.
Shove, buddy.
perfect.
Throw it, John.
What a great throw.
And, you know, the line call, Ryan Fry. You know, you go back to that time that he spent with Brad Jacobs in their championship and gold medal year. It was him who was calling all those long run backs by Jacobs.
Yeah, he's very good in the house. Knows the angle. He knew how to hit that one. John threw it very well, though. There wasn't a lot he had to do on that one.
A little more.
Just changes things around. Cooey's got to play the come around here, and all intents and purposes, you get it in the right spot, you might get your two. You miss this, you might not score.
T-line. Yeah, well, it was like his last draw was here. That intern.
Okay.
So I think.
Yeah, but that's just a fast spot. Like,
yeah, I
compared to a normal spot, do you need extra?
No. Maybe a foot or two.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I'm thinking just
positive
draw, T-line.
I like it.
I like that.
T-line coup.
That's an interesting. We have never heard that. I think it was John that was saying a posi draw. So a positive draw as they go way outside with the intern.
Lots of weight, lots of weight, lots of weight.
I would think it's lightning out here myself.
Heavy, heavy, heavy.
Wow. And wide.
Oh, let it stop.
I think trying to be so positive on it, he added.
Really got to go.
Okay, Kev.
And will it go far enough? No, it'll sit for a second shot. Another update back in a 3-3 tie, and it is Saskatchewan that do have the last rock.
And an opportunity for what appears to be two in this end. Already lying shot. Eddie McKenzie hit and rolled out on his final. So for Matt, needs full 8 foot.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Line's good. Line's good.
No combination on those stones. Or
It's behind a guard.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
it's pretty tough.
All right, I didn't see the guard.
All right, guys, come on. You gotta go.
Oh, now I do.
There you go.
John,
I am here for you.
Boy, Matty. Great
You're
job,
right,
buddy.
thank you.
Good sweep.
And there's the two.
15. I haven't looked yet, but
Trying to bounce back. They are Dunstone from this morning's loss to Cooey.
Sorry, guys. I thought I'd
you really got to go,
for
Matt.
you.
You got to go, Matt. Got to bury it.
Yeah.
Good weight, buddy.
You didn't like my original ice.
Weight was perfect.
I knew that was
pretty
too much.
good.
I know. He didn't like my. I wanted to go edge. Mine aren't great. Yeah, got to be a hair low.
They're trying to put that yellow one
Probably
in
that same
buried.
weight, though.
But
14.54, so it's just
Fry was smart enough to go, let's stop it now. If Kevin Cooey comes down and hits it, he will no longer be shot rock.
But is there room to get across the nose, Cheryl?
There is. There is the way you see that curl, and you talked about how Kevin had to throw it positive on his first.
2 feet less than that.
Okay.
Some good curl.
In fact, if I heard him say correctly, John wanted to tighten up the ice, and Fry said, no, just stay out here.
Yeah, Cooey's didn't do anything either. He didn't curl at all.
He threw it really kind of
Yeah.
inside out positive, as they were trying to say to him. I think they were concerned about the curl.
But it is a chance. That the fact that he just didn't bury is a little let off the hook here for Cooey.
Tough shot.
Facing a couple with his last.
This will be a lot on the brushers.
Same shot he just threw is pretty close.
Yeah.
Yep.
And off his game early, certainly.
Whoa.
Easy. Clean it.
Back in.
Whoa. Clean. Yeah.
Forrest on the line. VJ, Neufeld, Hebert. Here we go.
Never stop.
Never stop. Here they come, guys. Get them by that one. Oh, you did. And can you get across the nose? Oh, and right into the 4. Great scrub. Neufeld, Hebert, save it for the skipper.
Great throw, Kev. Good boy.
Wonderful shot by Kevin Cooey. He manages to get a tough single. But that's the commitment now of VJ Neufeld to that second position. Remember, this all started, this whole idea of this change in the Cooey team began with Colton Flash leaving the team and going back to Saskatchewan, starting his his own team as we welcome you back. Ontario with the hammer here at 5. So it was Ben Hebert that made the call to John Morris and say, I know you've been concentrating on the mixed doubles primarily. Would you think about playing the team game again? He said, what do you got in mind? So the phone call with Kevin Cooey. This is what we'd like to do. I'd like you to come up into the house. We talked to BJ. He'll go down to throw. He'll brush on the skip stones, but I want you in the house.
Just past halfway.
I'm in. And now they've committed to going through the trials and hopefully to Beijing.
I think BJ said to me he felt like this was kind of the missing piece that would make them, you know, just that much better. They needed that experience, that player that kind of raises his game. Most certainly at the big events.
Can't chase that, can you?
Well, you could if you had to.
Okay.
Maybe an 8th, maybe.
Okay.
Matt Cam.
Whoa.
Just trying to open it up. They've got a corner guard for Ontario already now. They just get that open. Oh, triple.
And does it spill at the back? Yeah, it sure does.
Oh, great shot.
So it just hangs on back there.
Top four, yep.
Is that a guard you call for?
What? Top 8.
Where do you want it?
Top 8.
Top 8.
Just gets that middle open up for them.
Can poke your hair on this side.
Even if John makes this good, it's Ontario running their own rock back in.
That's good. Weight's good, boys.
That's all we want.
Weight's good.
Clean it. Always BJ's.
Line's good.
Still there. Oh, weight's really good.
Line's
It's not
great.
made of feral.
Line's
Whoa,
good.
Guys, I can't, no, Beach, get off it, get off it.
Stay close. Yep.
No.
Yes.
You're fine, you're fine.
There you go.
You're right.
John Morris was saying, Cheryl, that if he had to compare this team to any, it would be the team he had with Kevin Martin and Hebert and Mark Kennedy. He says he feels that it is comparable in terms of style of play and talent.
And I would also say work ethic. I think that this is a team that will put in the time. You know, they have John Dunn with them, and they do tons of work on the mental. They don't leave anything to chance. They were talking about all the practicing they did leading into this, like 3 weeks of practicing, BJ said, and said the days it was like business out there. They were long practices with intensity, with purpose. And that was to somewhat replicate the season that they'd missed and hadn't been able to play games.
Well, the defending champions lead by 3, and it is Greg Smith out of St. John's with last row.
Well, he's made some wonderful shots this week. He made a great run back on his first one, lay buried, and that is why Brett Gushue drew to lie 2, trying to run his own straight back and make the double for 2.
Was there nothing else that he could play there?
Oh, sure. He could have drawn for the single, but I think at this point he just wanted to get a couple.
Okay.
Good judge.
Chase?
I mean, Chase?
Or do you want to run it?
Whatever you're seeing. I got a quarter.
It's up to you. I mean, it's juicy if you make it with back line, but...
Okay.
Or you just nose that.
Well, it's a good option. I like the chase.
Both
Yeah,
really
whatever
good
you're feeling.
calls. The
Backline.
chase, meaning they come around tap, roll buried, is the best result. But I think it's the tougher of the two.
Trying to bump it through or no?
You could wait one more and play the run
Trying to
back.
get it through? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hard to.
Okay.
Yep. Whoa.
Just
Yep.
back line.
Whoa. Yep.
Just back line. Weight's good.
Whoa.
Just through.
Yeah. Whoa. Langer.
Sit. Go.
Go, John. Go, John.
Got
Go,
enough?
John. You gotta go, John.
Watch the shooter over there as it stops T-line, and it's in
Good
behind
throw, Ryan.
cover.
Throw, Ryan.
Shot rock, however, belongs now at the moment to Cooey sitting back edge of the 8.
That's how tough that shot was. Not overthrown, and you could hear John. Yes, well, they couldn't decide. It was so close, and still didn't get it out.
Top 4 beach.
I think you could get at that yellow if you wanted to, Cheryl, but since your shot rock.
Might as well just
Okay, I like it.
Real close.
go around your center,
T-line.
and it is your center, which helps.
T-line.
Line only, Kev. No.
We don't want to.
Where are
It's
you?
T-line. It's
Back
T-line.
4.
Stay with me for line.
Too heavy right now.
Stay with it for
Too
line.
heavy
You
right
can
now,
even-
Kev. We need to
Stay
stop.
with it. You can even them up.
Yeah,
It's no
I'd
good
like
leaving
it to be in the
double.
rings too.
They are sitting 2, but without last rock.
That's the same shot that Kevin threw. Way heavy. Exact same shot earlier in the game.
The double's
Control.
good, too.
They yelled perfect
Control.
out of his hand.
They're having a few
What do
struggles,
you like
Cooey's
normal?
team, with the pass and the weight, and
Trying to make the double. I like normal.
John's,
Well,
you know, when
yeah.
then
Just
John
wanna
feels
play
like he's
weight
light
when
on
you can
everything, and
kinda
the boys want
Yeah.
to brush it.
It's easy to be critical, but I think it's almost like one of them wants to make that decision immediately. Maybe take that half a second and figure out how fast that rock's really traveling. Pretty quick spot there.
Yep.
Double.
Really hard.
Really gotta go, buddy.
Trying.
Really got to go,
Gotta
Langer.
go, Langer.
Hard, Langer.
Come on, buddy.
Fred Lang,
Keep going.
Hard.
head down. Never lifted it,
Scrub.
and for good reason.
Good
Wow.
thing I put that insert in. Sorry, man.
Got away with that one.
I'm just a vessel. You made that shot.
Yeah, I know. You said it.
5-3 Saskatchewan leads as we go over, and final stone coming here from Eddie McKenzie, PEI.
Well, he opened things up on his first one. He was shot, but no way to get a second point. But in the process of opening it up, he allowed Matt Dunstone to hit his shot stone and lie 3. So this is the nose for the single.
Watch out, watch out. Oh,
Catcher.
catcher in the red, and that's the single.
Last I don't have a double. I think you make him make this. I think we're
Okay.
shot if we're.
Okay, better than those. You betcha. You're right.
We can get 2 and 6 if we go.
Line hack.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, and
You
it
got,
can
you
curl,
got
and
about
I
3/4,
can
7/8
put
of
that
it.
in.
Yeah, that's not a good thought.
Yeah, you tick the guard to draw
No
for
clue
4.
what it does. I mean, I'm guessing it'll be
It's kind of
straight.
what it should do. What it last ends intern did, right?
He's not convinced.
No, and I don't think he's going to like it when he
If you
goes down and
throw-
looks at it
If
even.
he wants to throw it.
If
but
you
he has
throw
to
hack,
throw
it should
I
come
mean,
down to just through. It's kind of what we need. Or I don't mind nosing that with board, whatever you. Now that I see it, if you think you can make this at all, Kev, I think this is the call. Because this one's pretty much donation of a deuce.
Yeah. It's just,
And maybe a 3 in play still if we, you know what.
well, I mean, I can always get rid of that.
You could also try to whip it. Try to hit a quarter.
Yeah. I mean, last time we played here, it was super straight. So if there's ever curls with that weight, we're not. I don't hate it.
Let's do it.
It's just back here.
I think if you throw your hack weight, it'll come down to just through, which is kind of the weight for this.
I think the doubt has been that the ice is curling a little bit more. And
Hey,
they're
Ben,
just
keep talking that weight to me, eh?
You like this beach?
not as certain on the broom
I
where
do
to
like
put the broom
it,
down.
Remember, we talked to Joan
Were you just going like just to the hack type of weight?
and Greg.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
I like that.
This to the corners was a little straighter, so they were trying to flatten it out a little bit.
I think it's enough.
We often talk risk and reward here.
I think it's close.
Maybe you just have to suck it up and give them the deuce.
Yeah, I think that was Kevin's thought, and then the team's kind of convinced him that this is really rewarding, but there is risk to it.
heavy,
Tick
yep.
one of the yellows
A
in.
little heavy.
Hard.
Never stop.
And it's all about Ben
Never
Hebert now.
stop!
Never stop. Never stop.
Hard. Harder.
Neufeld has been squeezed out. Don't stop.
Benny.
Oh,
Get
great
real.
save.
in
And
there.
inside.
Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh, the best
See, Ben.
supporting would be that brushing.
Oh, shot.
And
Ben Hebert.
Oh. John Morris is the best cheerleader in the house too.
Hard! Harder! Hard! Oh, Benny.
Harder.
I don't think he had harder.
Harder, you lazy man.
Wow.
Nice sweep, buddy.
Really.
Yeah.
Still could be a 2, though.
I like the out turn right where I gotta hit it.
Yep. Let's make this, John. Speed's the same, bud.
Where are you going to go with this?
I think top 4, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was. It's nothing deep.
The thing I thought they might look at is tap the guard, the tight guard in, hopefully buried, and open up that red one. Keep the 3 alive.
Line's great. Line's great. Just fight the 4 on this line.
Yeah, fight the button, actually.
No. Don't fight the button.
Could over curl.
Whoa!
It's got to be shot,
John's
guys.
curl.
You gotta get shot.
Good. They are.
Picked it at the end, eh?
It did.
Yeah, that looked like it was going to the forefoot and therefore being a quarter to half
Okay,
Let's
open.
run it nice and straight here, right?
Yeah, let's not get cute and hit it here and get bad.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Right on the nose.
Dead nose, middle of the rock, out turn.
Because of that rock back here, Kevin's got to be careful here. If he ever runs it back like that, goes this way, or hits it the other way, that way, it brings that back rock into play. So you heard him say, don't get cute, so it's trying to go straight back. I don't think this will do too much in this spot.
Whoa. Beach.
PJ Neufeld. Watch that center line. You going to get it? No.
Jeez.
Drives it by. Okay. So now they will have that draw for 2. Is there any way of getting to that stone at the 8-foot?
No.
No.
You don't see Kevin miss too many of those out turns straight back.
Right.
Cannot come to ours. Whatever, man. If you see it, throw it. If you're feeling it, John,
no,
go
it's
for
okay.
it. It's crazy, I think, but
No, it is. You're right.
we can't come to ours.
No, we got to go around it.
Okay. You're taking a little more ice.
I got him interested. Yeah, I just got a little.
I'm not standing in your way.
Well, he loves those. I mean, they're talking about running that yellow back and getting that Cooey stone. And again, we go back to here's Fry, all those years with Brad Jacobs, and he said, I'm not going to stand in your way. In fact, he probably loved the challenge, but now they've elected to play the draw.
I think there was a day John Epping thought that he had to make those kind of shots to win games, and he doesn't now.
And that's a great point, because we always thought it was a little bit of a 3-ring circus when John was on the ice, right? It was always the flying Melendez coming across.
You okay?
Okay, Slick?
I know, it's the worst.
There it is. That'll be for the deuce. Midway through. 5-3 Epping.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you in part by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex and Cashmere, proud sponsors of Canadian curling for 40 years, by Home Hardware, here's how, and by Tim Hortons. Get your Tim's run without the run. Order delivery today through the Tim Hortons app.
We miss the crowd, and the players do too. And if you're an Ontario curling fan, you miss this gentleman, Jack Cox, who from Halliburton area is turning 90. And this is Jack at his very best. Getting up, waving that Ontario flag for so many Briers. There was a time, though, they said, Jack, you can't run the stairs. Please don't run the stairs. But he's here in spirit, and I know watching at Halliburton, and we all send you a very, very happy birthday, Mr. Cox. As we check the numbers after 5.
Well, we talked about how good Team Cooey is with the hammer, and number 2, Cooey makes that double for his deuce, but so is Team Epping with the hammer, and number 3, they get their deuce with a great draw. You saw this last and number 5, the in-turn draw. Epping comes around the center. Cooey misses the run back, and look at the difference in the numbers. John is just making Kevin's shots very tough, 97 to 70%.
The numbers after 5 are brought to you by AGI, Equipment and Technology Solutions for Agriculture. So it is Wildcard Cooey at the Brier, and on this night, playing Ontario.
Close.
You got this? Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. There it goes.
Wow. Effortless power.
Final stone here in 10, down by 1. Get the yellows moving, bang him, squirt that yellow. How far? What a win for Wayne Madaw.
Yeah, it is Wayne's World here at the Brier, making a return, first time since 2013. 5-1 goes against Brad Jacobs, who have now won 3 in a row after that so-so start, a 2-2 start. So that's the game for that Kathy and Brian will have for you tomorrow, and it will be the final day of round robin play. Oh, look at you in the teal outfit. That's lovely. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. My goodness, say that's just your away from the arena outfit. And look at Wayne beside you. Of course, Glenn, and who's in the middle there?
Not sure.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
So just so you know, if that is you and you admit to it, he doesn't know that.
That's right.
You've been forgotten, which is not
Well, it was obviously a while ago.
It was a long while ago, I hope.
Who is that? Oh gosh. Welcome back.
Oh, that's
on this Wednesday.
But I look comfortable.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, your lounging wear. Very nice.
Turquoise lounging wear.
5-3, Ontario leads it. And it is Kevin Cooey with Last Rock as we play here now in 6, playing the Redstones.
Play it over here.
I like that a lot.
There's some things you just want to unsee.
All right, yes.
Might have been one of them.
Easy, easy, easy. Oh, weight's good.
No, it's not. It's heavy. Heavy if anything. Right here.
Weight's good.
Okay.
It's not light. Or it's not heavy, sorry. Yeah, let it go.
Okay, BJ, get her going. Beej, get her going for everything. Right up.
Open that drop.
Take this double peel away. Keep going.
Attaboy.
Shot, Benny.
Good boy, Benny.
You try and tap this and roll a little bit.
Okay.
It's interesting.
I don't think I like the guard.
No, I was thinking over there. It's pretty
Thought
good.
they throw a tight guard where.
Whatever you see, John.
It's not even horrible if you nose
It might
this
be
to
just
your-
because how deep theirs is in the
Yes.
house.
Drove a triple unless you're perfect. Like it's going to be a missable unless you're perfect.
I think I like that.
Okay. Kind of weight.
Top 8, top 4.
Top 4, T-line. T-line weight.
Same speed langer.
I think so, Matt. Yeah, you're all down the middle, so.
Something right there.
Matt Cam, 4th Brier for Matt. His first was back in 15 when he played with Mark Keane.
I think we're close
Yep.
to 8.
And we
Top
remember
4.
Matt, of course, winning that Canadian Junior silver, and he lost to Braden Muscowie
It's good.
that year. Interestingly enough, Muscowie is on the sheet right next to him playing for Saskatchewan.
Scotty Howard was in that game too.
Was, yeah.
Where, Braden made an unbelievable shot just to win on a measure to win the Canadian Championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like moving those ones. In the...
Kind of feeling that in-turn. More action on it.
I don't think you need
What?
You don't need to throw peel. Like these are gonna spread.
Yeah,
so
just firm.
Yeah. Out turn.
I like the intern.
Okay. Good, Johnny.
Clip those back ones and see what you get for a roll on your shooter.
Heel.
Hard. Yeah. You got it.
Hard.
Hard.
Neufeld.
Hard.
Hard.
Whoa.
And he gets two of them going and leaves the Ontario Stone under cover. Shot rock.
Is it in?
Not bad. They wanted to hit it high side, but it curled on them.
Come have a look.
Still gets a couple out of there.
Now, you heard Russ, John Morris say, is it in? So does it mean something if that red rock is just biting at the top there? That doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it would. It would.
I definitely would say this one.
At some point that could go on the scoreboard.
Porter. Like that, Matty?
You like this, Langer?
Not overly. Is that one in or no?
Is that in, John?
What?
Is that in?
My first thought is the guard, but
Yeah, me too.
the double's great.
Both good calls.
Porter rock.
The guard's easier, and it's pretty hard to outdraw that yellow one. Sure, there's a slash, but it's only for one.
Well, Team Canada appears to be sitting the 3 Gouju final stone for Greg Smith out of St. John.
Greg Smith was facing 2 in his first. He elected to draw and try to hide it, but Brad Gouchu able to get that stone out. Just trying to get a nose. Actually, it's right. Oh.
And goes right between. And it's 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
It is.
On the nose.
What?
Oh, trust
that
me,
was
I
hard to
believe.
do.
Well, Epping liked the double, and Matt Cam made it. Nice shot.
Lang like the guard, and they did
left,
both.
yeah.
You got it all. Now just trying to play the freeze down to shot stone.
Easy. It's all there.
It's good.
It's all there. It's all there.
I think we're good, Johnny.
It's all there.
It's good too.
Close, yep. Line's good.
Wait only, guys. Wait only.
Just line. Line only.
Wait only.
Line only. Well then.
We're bumping.
No, then.
Line's good.
Needs to stop, John. We're heavy. Curl.
Well, not one of it expected.
Pretty good. Oh boy.
Ooh, that's keen
Good
there.
shot.
So it's still quick, eh, Russ?
Yeah, that's fast.
Yeah,
So speed's the same.
didn't quite get the finish either.
Draw the button.
It's just the difference between be there weight and weight that you can brush. If you can brush it, you can get a little bit of action, get it to curl a bit more.
Whoa.
Free.
Whoa.
We're hard here. Hard.
Yeah, this looks.
Back 12. Yeah. Really? Oh yeah. That's a rocket, bud.
John just said
probably-
how fast it felt down this track.
I think it's through, John.
Okay.
Gotta be kidding.
Okay, Ryan.
Man, I can't feel that weight. Back 4.
What is he? I have an idea, but Cheryl, what does he mean when he says that? I can't feel the way.
Well, he feels like he's coming out at the right speed. It's an awful feeling. You think you're kicking right,
You got something like
and
up here.
you don't. Because of that, you can't adjust because you think it is the right
Then you
speed
can
coming
draw
out.
over here too.
Just have
I
to
don't know that he
really.
plays the
Sometimes you
same
dig your
shot.
foot deeper in the hack, slow down the kick.
Another update from Saskatchewan against PEI, and PEI sitting the 2.
They are. Matt Dunstone tried the double, just grazed the stone, but did not remove it, and that allowed Eddie McKenzie to draw. And line 2, they're very flat, no double, and so this is the force.
Tracking pretty good for you. Line's good. T. Brim's down always.
Looking
Time
for
says you
8
gotta
foot.
go a hair, but just good. That boy, Matty. Nice sweep, guys. Good job. 15-2, yep.
And finding it
Good
on
job,
top
buddy.
of the
That boy.
4-6-4. Dunstone leads.
Good job, boys.
I love it.
Good point there.
PJ Neufeld.
Hey, line looks good.
Hit it a bit early.
Hard
Yep.
line.
Hard. Hard, John. Hard, John.
Line only.
Hard. Got to get it by. Hard. Hard. Keep going. You still got it. Hard. Hard. Keep going. Oh,
Gosh, another one.
That's cab for cutie.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I wanted to give. We almost have to.
What's that?
I kind of like this, but hey, I don't know.
I can't talk right now.
Yeah, just let me get my breath.
Yeah.
Anytime we have a chance to give him a finesse shot instead of. But it's hard to.
Hard when you're down.
3/4?
Yep.
Yep.
John's noting that, Ryan's having trouble with the finesse shots to draw. He's just not feeling it, but he won't have trouble with this kind of a shot.
Whoa!
Can you make the angle double here?
You can.
Cam back and across the top, and then they're going to bump their own.
That's.
So it's the.
Okay. Double's there.
Cooey sitting the 2.
You don't see that often.
No. Couldn't do that if you wanted to.
Straight guard right here.
I guess if we could roll right dead frozen would be good.
Straight guard, boys. You guys like a hit?
I don't know. Thoughts?
Where do you guard?
You guard right in the middle.
Yeah, love the
that's a
guard,
good
Cheryl.
spot. Even like just tight or just biting.
Even if we
I'd rather you be in than drop it short.
even if we do this to close the hole, he doesn't have much on this because.
Kev, you want to talk about this?
Sure. Time out.
Yeah, I think this is an important one.
Maybe make this pretty good.
That's the best. It's just really precise.
Oh.
And you have to probably throw it pretty
I mean, we're just trying to get 2.
That's what I'm saying. That's why this is a. What does he do if we do this?
Right here?
What does he do?
Yeah, that's pretty good right in the middle of them. He probably tries.
What I think though is if we go here and he plays anything on that one, then we got one buried.
Yeah, I think he's probably running it to get that or this.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's a bit risky for him. So
I
go real tight right.
I don't think we go in though. I think we
just bite the line. Is that the spot?
Yeah, but I mean, you don't want to. Yes. Tight. Tight.
Good.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah.
It's splitting the center line, right?
Yeah, split the center.
Right in between these two.
If anything.
I mean, if he
cheat a bit this way,
you could show him almost edge on edge. Because if he dares to try the hit and roll and he straight jams his back when we're line 2, it's not that bad.
I don't even see why you couldn't come in top 12, Russ, on the left side of center.
Sure.
Because even leave that right red shot zone
open.
exposed.
Yes.
He's going to jam it on the elbow.
I agree. These guards, I know how many ends I've ruined by you don't get the guard quite in the right spot.
Yeah.
And we've talked this week about how difficult they are to put in the right spot because the amount of curl.
Not heavy. Okay.
How's line?
Line's good.
Halfway.
hard then.
Two-thirds.
Halfway.
Hard then if it's halfway.
Sweep it. No, guys.
No, it doesn't have to
get it
curl.
going. Hard for weight.
Weight's good.
Hard. Keep going.
Weight's good.
Keep going. Curl now. Hard. Hard.
Hard time.
Hard, John. Keep
Hard, John.
going.
Go.
Now they've protected one at least.
The wrong one.
Because this left-hand one doesn't jam. And there's a double.
They made a big mistake there. They yelled halfway, and it was never halfway. It was way farther than halfway. Then they decided that
You're just trying to nose it, right?
Yeah.
they would sweep it because it was light, and that caused it to run straighter.
Push this a hair. I'd love to push it a little bit in the open.
I don't think you want to push
I
it.
don't got that kind of weight. What's that?
If you push it, then he has the double and roll.
Yeah, dead on.
Well, he's always going to have the double and roll.
Are you sure? Those are like dead even. You knows it. His red's going to be semi in the way.
Right on the nose is good. It's pretty. I'm not going to be able to.
Yeah, I guess there's not enough room for the double and the reds, so the nose is really
Get
good.
through the hole, you're saying?
Yeah.
You're splitting hairs trying to.
I think that would be good for me.
Right on the beak, John.
Yeah, I think so. You know what I mean?
Pretty happy
There
with
you
that.
go. The guard's could cost them here.
Very good, buddy.
I thought Kevin made the best point. Is we're just trying to get two.
I mean, if you don't go end to end on that,
Whoa.
That was in Kingston last year. Coming through. Bang. Oh, and he manages to drive it by. I don't know if would you like to have clipped your own at the back four there, just because it's something that they could wild card use. And
I don't think so, because at this point it's actually helping you.
Okay.
Yeah, you almost have to make the double here.
Yeah, score. It's kind of shutting down the scoring area for wild card.
Yeah. Well, John, I mean,
we don't have a lot.
You don't have enough room to.
So probably like a. What do you think? Seeing like a normal? Easy normal?
Yeah, I think you need a bit of weight to get this over there.
Well, normal.
Does it look like normal?
Yeah, or firm. Normal or firm. I just don't think you can whip it.
Yeah, I
No
wouldn't
room to whip it because of the guard.
I like normal.
As long as we don't roll over the top, that would be a disaster.
There's not enough room. There's not enough room.
Okay. Yeah, like if you squeeze the
Normal
guard with
then.
normal, I think.
Yeah, there isn't enough room to roll over the top of it.
This team needs
Like,
to
do
be
I got
careful
room to roll over the
to
top?
I don't think so.
let Kevin
Get out of
see
his
it.
way. Yep.
See it and make
I
it.
like.
So what's
I
the-
like the
how much
normal
weight?
call.
Yeah, it looks like normal to me, John. Like
Okay.
good normal.
Should run pretty straight here.
Can you roll far enough?
Kind of thinking
I
that
need a
for
bit of
ice.
weight
Yeah, you betcha.
Got to graze the guard to roll far enough here.
Yeah, I don't think this will do
Shade
much.
less.
Yeah, I love that. Love
You
that.
don't want to roll into the hole.
No. Is this tough?
It is.
Whoa! Whoa! Yep!
Hard.
Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa!
Hard.
Whoa!
Oh, oh,
Yep!
Yes!
Hard, hard, hard.
Where are you going? Inside? You're going to
Six.
hang around and spin up?
Okay, good
shot.
Kevin.
Wow, very nice. They're sitting 2, and they do have last.
Yeah, a little thicker, eh?
They were
Shot
almost
good,
on
attaboy.
that guard, though, to make that. I can't believe they got that much of a
Roll
roll.
over the top.
Yeah.
Shade heavy. Any lighter, you just glue in there.
How hard?
Just a roll.
Good throw.
You couldn't hit it any thinner, could you?
This, look how
Oh, we didn't get
close.
by much. No.
It's had to be a hair lighter if we're splitting hairs. Like, still a world-class shot.
Neither did I.
You gotta kind of
Missed guard. That's killed him.
Yeah.
You can get shot rock here, eh?
Yeah.
Off the roll.
Yeah.
Just.
Catch just a piece of the button.
John's last one didn't curl much.
Board. Yep. Whoa,
Yep.
whoa, whoa. Yep. Board. Yes!
Brent Lang, can you get across that nose just a little bit?
Hard! Hard! Hard!
Stay with it. Get across that nose. Get underneath. Just like
John. Great
that.
shot,
And
Johnny.
sit right there.
So
Really,
good.
really nice.
Sweeping. Thanks, buddy. Good call.
What are you risking here if you're...
Giving up a steal.
Up 2.
Oh boy.
Just great ice reading on that spot and the right weight. Able to manage that.
Oh, some weight here, eh?
And the guard that wasn't in the right spot is now going to try and get you out of trouble.
Right.
Would have just
It's-
come over a little bit.
No, a little over curl for us to.
Oh, I see. Oh,
But
Makes it
it's
harder
also
for me to
caused
make
the issue, too.
if I would have just drilled a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
I don't think you can make this for 2 either.
No, it looks like it's only for 1. Because if you make the double, the rock you're advancing will roll out.
Weight's good.
A little lighter.
Yep.
Hard, 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 hard.
Hard!
Hard, Vinny.
Hebert again, trying to save it for the skipper. He can hear Morris trying to save it. Morris will pick up the stone coming in. You going to get it? No, he's going to split it by. And it is Ontario that is going to pick up the steal of 2. Trying to knock off undefeated Cooey. But Ontario now up by 4 as they look to hand Kevin Cooey his first loss of this year's Brier. Coming in with 6 straight wins, Ontario, Epping at 4-2. The steal of 2 means that it is Cooey that once again has the last rock. He has the hammer playing the red stones here in the 7th.
Team Cooey's only given up so far this week 1 stolen end, so that's a pretty big steal allowed. And just really, they had an opportunity there to get
It's over for sure.
a couple for sure, but interesting call on the guard.
Go when you can, Beach.
Talking to the ice maker too, remember it was straighter to the corners. So he said he's going to fix that. That means it's straighter Swinger to the corner, straighter to the middle.
Yep.
They just didn't get the curl in that guard.
I like your bump again.
You like tapping that?
Well, just get a little bit across. It's pretty good.
It's funny how it goes. Ryan Fry had 2 horrible throws. One was self-inflicted, the other one was a bad break, and they walk out of there with a steal at 2.
Big ad, easy. We're back 4, back 8.
Yep.
It's coming down.
Weight's not bad.
Coming down.
Whoa.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Whoa, it's got to curl a mile.
Whoa.
We're
So I'm
still
just
a
going to
little
play the
heavy.
straight tap on this thing.
We're still a little heavy.
Touch heavy.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Oh. Sit, Rock. Good.
It's fine, Matty.
It's good, Matt. Shoot.
Just tap it to here and get low.
Okay, I could probably do that with kind of hackish.
Well, I think it's good to put it here, John.
Yeah,
Okay.
he wants to leave it in a pocket there.
Just
Back ring
here,
weight.
Back 8.
It's a shade less.
Whoa. Okay, weight's good.
Whoa. Clean. Just clean. Just clean.
Whoa. Back line weight.
No.
Oh, beach.
Clean.
Beach.
Whoa.
Line's good.
Hit this one.
Hey,
Good shot.
Nice little pocket there.
Starting to create some
This.
wall that you can get some errors from.
Well, you know why?
You want to do that?
We go back to the your keys to the game, and Cheryl, yours, or Johnny be good for John
Crazy to beat
Epping. He's at 98, and you said off the mat for Matt Cam, or is that you?
That was Russ.
Sorry. And you know, he said off the mat for Matt Cam, and he's at 81. So, yeah, the two things that you brought up as keys have worked out well so far.
Yeah, Matt hasn't out-curled John. John's still ahead of him, but the most important position in any of these games is at the skip position. And John Epping's 98%, Kevin Cooey 67.
Can't do much with it.
Well, he can tap it in the pocket. The problem is if he gets one in there, you can't hit it into the pocket. We can't.
What if we just peel this? He goes around.
Yeah.
He gets one in there.
Then
that's
we're dead.
Yeah.
really bad.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
I guess we have to peel
I think you either have to beat him, like you're just going to go here.
Yeah.
Or you. That's probably the smart play.
Just wait on it early, probably.
Just pick it clean.
I think
PEI with last rock and in some trouble again.
Well, they are, and ironically enough, when Matt Dunstone sat in the hack to throw his first, he was facing three himself, but he made a good hit and roll, and Eddie McKenzie was trying to pick it and flashed. And so more offense by Matt Dunstone to lie those three.
Mine's not terrible.
Needs to get to the lid to score.
Curl.
Hard! You don't need to curl.
Curl, right? Put it on the tee.
Okay, finish it. Finish it. Finish it
Put
hard
it on
now.
the tee. Yep. Okay, well,
Wow,
just give him one. Wow.
And it won't curl up, and yeah, they do give him one. So Saskatchewan will add another single.
All right.
Good bounce back for Saskatchewan. They were out curled this morning.
You had to make sure we got it to tee.
I don't know. I thought they'd go double peel, which could turn into a triple peel.
I just want to. Oh yeah, I just want to run you
May as
through
well
what I'm
call
thinking.
timeout.
Yeah, timeout, please.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like coming in again,
okay,
but
say Matty just peels the one. Say Matty just peels the one and he goes here.
Yeah.
Okay. My next thought is then we just play this over the top, take all of ours with them, and this is going to be left like we're going to be able to get rid of it.
And he goes around
the
there.
corner.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. I know, but I'm just saying it might because he's still got to make this good. And Matty's I'm hoping Matty makes this.
Yeah, and are you hoping he gets them all?
Yeah, I am actually. Yeah. I'm hoping even if it comes in and grabs one of ours and goes.
Sure. Make the double peel.
But I'm not saying it's the right.
No, I'm okay with it.
What's he do?
Do I have enough? I have enough room to get that across the face.
What?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you need a half a rock. You have a half more. You can hit a third. But it's not a. I guess if unless he taps it and rolls perfect, that would suck. But
I don't think you want to draw.
Oh yeah.
No.
You don't think we want to draw?
You can almost hit a quarter of the thing.
Do you like that, Matt?
Play the one that gets rid of all the reds then.
Okay. I'm seeing intern.
That's what I'm seeing.
Yep. Run right up the sheet for you, bud.
3/4, thick 2/3.
2/3.
2/3.
Yeah, 2/3.
This is absolutely the right call. You're 4 up.
It is. It's a scoreboard call.
Let's go, Maddie.
I think the only reason they were considering the draw was just the pocket is so good. But John walked them through it. I like his thinking. They've got a chance, even if they play something in there, to run in.
And this potential double could be a potential triple.
Whoa!
Might clip theirs.
Hard!
Fred Lang run it back. Look, he's going to touch them
go,
all.
Go, go, go,
Goodness.
go, go, go.
Great shot, Matt.
Perfect.
Oh, boy, Maddie. Pistol, buddy. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
You can smile, bud.
Surprised himself.
Attaboy.
Just perfect.
Good shot, bud.
Smiling is okay. Dancing down the sheet may be a little bit too much, but smiling is okay.
Very well done.
Look at Lang. He's had his head up watching the triple, but he stayed with his job. Get that corner guard out of the way.
Back 8.
John Morris.
Wait's good. Wait's good.
Hard
Wait's
gun.
okay. Wait's good. Looks a
Hard
little light. Looks
T-line.
light.
Hard
Looks
line.
light. Looks light,
Really
boys.
curling. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go
We're
here.
to those rocks.
Freeze it. We're
Right
there,
here.
John.
Freeze it.
Right here.
Gotta go a little for free.
Freeze
Hard,
it,
Dad.
boys.
Hard for everything.
Freeze it. Come
Light's
on,
good.
you got
Dead,
it.
dead freeze. Dead freeze. Dead freeze.
Good job, buddy.
Took off on you. Okay.
Great position, though.
Wasn't that the one we were trying to freeze, or no?
No, I'm trying to just. It's good. Yeah.
Not very.
10-2
Might as
to
well.
Team Canada leads Newfoundland Labrador with the last rock. Somebody asked him to change turns, I guess.
And we got an exhibition of the frog march. Well, he's trying to actually run the corner guard in. No real chance to score if he played the other way because he would make the double and roll out.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, no.
Craig Blyde, the third for Newfoundland Labrador. And
Nicely done.
that'll get you one. So change sides, and you get a point.
That was way easier.
And that shows you how tough this night has been.
Freeze right in there.
Just putting the broom down looked tough.
Johnny, we don't have time to talk.
Or a little tap.
Yeah, or a shade tap. This is might go through.
Okay. You got
Tough night for
Charles, you get in there.
Yeah.
Mr. Fry.
Draw weight. He's just not feeling draw weight. And the shot that he relies on, which is his hits and big weights, he's not feeling that either.
His 2 mistakes last end led to a steal of 2 for him.
Hard weight. Hard weight.
It's good.
Hard weight.
It's tough to score a bunch of points, though, when they're all plugged together like this. I know they've got an angle on the top one, but
It's almost there. Easy.
Got room. Line's good.
Gotta go for weight, John.
Hard, John.
Right in there,
Hard,
Johnny.
John.
Right in there, Johnny.
Go. Get it close.
All right.
Okay.
Good spot.
A little light, eh?
Sweet.
To do what?
To do that. Or you just play it whisker thin.
Yeah, throw the out turn.
Yeah.
You want the out turn or the in?
I'd rather the out turn.
Okay.
If we miss it, it's not
And then
that
if we miss
bad.
it, I can just do that, right?
Well, the first final. And, the knuckle bump as a 23-year-old Brady St. Louis comes in, and 14-1 is your final. Nova Scotia improves their record now to 4-3. And so they're still alive. Scott McDonald picking up that team of Jamie Murphy, with Murphy staying home.
So I'll take go the other turn here, because if the in turn you hit the right-hand rock, the right-hand rock will spin, and you'll get a higher roll to make sure you get this left-hand one.
There'll be a lot of weight coming.
Well, they are going in turn, sorry.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
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 Great shot, Ryan. Call Johnny.
You can never get a bunch of rocks in there with these stones when they're grouped that close together.
Tried to simplify it. Give him a line.
Chop it.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Beauty.
Oh, that.
Oh,
I went down on my shoulder and then and it just.
Quit falling apart on me here.
Oh, it
I need you.
took a minute from feeling to come back into my hand.
Yeah, so he did. He must have taken a tumble.
Yeah, and if you do that.
Because I did see him when he was walking up. He's trying to stretch out that shoulder. When he was walking back up to the throwing end, he was trying to stretch out his hand. So maybe a little bit of a stinger.
That was the concern when coming in here with very few reps.
Clean. Hack.
Whoa. Yeah, you can work out all you want in the gym, but just to replicate the rushing is tough.
Benny, come on.
Hard,
Don't give up on it. Come on, buddy.
Hard. Whoa.
It's not bad.
Okay. Fine.
It's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Not bad.
Well, those back two yellows, back forefoot, are only helping.
That would be perfect to get that under
Wild
there
card.
because mine will sit. We'll have
Or dead on the nose through
yeah,
there.
yeah. I just don't know if I need to.
No, maybe not. If he goes here, though.
Okay.
Like 2's fine.
Okay. You want to
But
fire that through the hole then?
I don't.
You want to fire that through the hole?
It's the best shot.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Roll over here.
Just a shade low.
Yeah.
You knows it. A little low. Even if we killed the back, Johnny.
Yeah, like it would be fine to clip one of those back yellow.
Or whatever. Sorry.
You want to remove this. That's the
don't
only
have to
thing.
rush, 'cause
Crossing here and going tick, tick, the red stays, I think.
Yeah, if you hit the center line yellow, clip it, it'll go underneath the other yellow or catch the back of it.
Right.
Yep. Yep. Hard legger!
You got it.
Keep going. Keep going.
Hard legger!
Good, John.
Ooh.
Yep.
He clipped it, but thin enough.
Good, sweet.
Okay, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Sorry. I just threw it in his pocket there, eh? Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Fry.
That's all right.
I don't know how he gets rid of it.
Right? Yep. Okay.
That's our deuce, I think.
Even in front here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long
Don't
as
wanna
we're
move
beating these two out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you betcha. So probably here?
Yeah, that looks a little minimum.
Okay.
I thought, Cheryl, the other option, they didn't talk about it, but they could go
Don't
there,
want to bounce these at all, but
and it guards the red one.
You don't want to open
Yeah, I
up
like that, Russ.
John might have to play off his own, and he wrecks. It's a 3.
Yeah, this way, even if they play this freeze, they probably look at even running that left-hand yellow back onto red.
Yes, they're going to get one of them for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Top 4.
They're okay with giving up a deuce. Just no more than that for
top 8. No
Ontario.
bounce.
Line's good.
Line's
Line's
good.
fine. Just
Looks
top 4.
hard line. Hard line. Line's good. Line's good.
Line's
No
good.
bounce.
Neufeld.
Just
On the
No
left,
bounce,
Hebert
no
on the
bounce,
right.
no bounce.
Morris
Whoa, way out. This is
calling
perfect.
line.
Whoa, no bounce, guys. No hole here.
Or not.
Looks good. Clean. Whoa. Curl. Might drag.
Ah, very nice.
Pretty good, Kev.
Very nice
Good job.
judge there by
As
the
good as you can make that.
Neufeld and Hebert.
It's
Nice
all.
shot.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
It,
What's that?
if we hit on
Oh,
this
yeah,
side,
yeah,
it does for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just want to stay frozen on
7
it, right?
8s.
Yeah.
Hack or something.
Yeah. Throw control.
It's worth getting this cute.
Get more weight normal.
I was seeing good turn with like.
I like
Whatever you're seeing.
Well, you can't throw that out.
Okay, so you just heard somebody say, and probably in the front end say, is it worth getting
Are
this
you trying to roll
cute?
over there and make
Is
it
there
make
something
it
else they could do to limit here? Or?
Yeah, just hit it. So just hit it center line side, the red. One red will go, the other will stay there. But again,
Conceding a
deuce isn't
2,
bad.
correct?
Yeah, no.
Well, if they ever crossed it by being cute, as Langer's saying, soft weight over curl, it could jam on that back one. There might be a triple for 3.
Yeah, my first thought was just hit.
Yeah,
just
give
hit it.
Yeah,
Give 'em their
exactly.
deuce.
Yeah, normal weight, hit something.
Yep. Hard.
Out of his hand. Brent Lang again.
You got it, Langer. Keep going, buddy. You got to push on that.
Cam urging him on here. You got to go. And, oh, the jam. Oh, they may just have gotten away with it.
That was to Lang's point. Or are we getting cute?
Hey, Johnny. Sorry. Sweet. Slid wider than I wanted.
Slid wide, so he made the autocorrect. Let it go soft. Oh, that almost stayed.
Nose makes it hack as long as we're not too light. If you nose it with back ring, I think this one stays around.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Hack weight. I think hack weight on the nose.
Going hack weight.
Turns out it's a tough shot all of a
Gotta be
sudden.
minimum, John. More
Why?
ice.
Okay.
Well, you have to get
I
pretty
think this
close
is
to that
gonna curl.
yellow. If you
Okay.
don't get close to yellow and you nose the red,
Yep, you're right.
the red hits and rolls out.
I don't think you can hit the yellow with that ice.
Got to cross it a tad.
Yeah.
Like we want to, if anything, just cross or a
Yeah,
hair.
you're right. Hack weight.
It's good.
Clean, yep. Whoa. Clean, yep.
It's been that kind of week where they've really been in control.
Yes.
So this is a rare air for them to be trailing and chasing. Final stone. Uh-oh, you got to get off that yellow. They did not. Oh, and it's going to be a steal of one more, it appears. So the stone comes in and stops, and that's it. So there you see, it's the Yellowstone, which is the shot rock. Steal of one more, Ontario. And we have a final in the all Newfoundland and Labrador game on this. 11-3, so Gouges goes to 5-2. Newfoundland, Labrador 2-6, and they're done with their round robin. Wow, this is great. All Newfoundland and Labrador tonight on the ice. And Team Canada picks up the win. So with that and a fifth win, Canada not through yet, but they're guaranteed at least a tiebreaker. Anybody at 5 losses or more on either pool have been eliminated. Wow, what a turnaround. Steal 2, steal another one. Just not, quite honestly, it is not Kevin Cooey's evening. They're catching him on a bad night.
No, they are. And but I still go back to the 6th when they gave up that steal and they were sitting 2.
Line's holding pretty nice.
And then they ended up throwing that guard and then
Guarded the wrong rock.
Yeah, because Epping had missed both of his. Guarded the wrong rock, turns around, they give up a steal after sitting too late in the end. That's
that
tough
was,
to do.
They were licking their lips. They were thinking, how are we going to get a 3 here? And they give up a -2, and I think that just deflated them completely.
I mean, and John Epping has had a fabulous game on top of it. He's capitalized on every miss.
Back 4. Back 4, back
so
8.
Hebert with the advantage on Brent Lang. It's Hebert's brushing, though. My goodness, he saved a couple which did not look possible. John Morris.
Back 8.
Yep.
Hard man.
Easy.
Back 12.
Whoa.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa, beach.
Whoa, no beach.
There we go. Back line weight.
Beach.
Heavy. Yeah, get the. No. Sit.
Okay. Trying to stay to the inside with that wreck. Thick on this red. Maybe get the red that was just thrown.
Make sure of the peel, Manny.
Yeah. 2/3.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Matt Cam.
That's good. Just good shot. Okay.
I think for Team Cooey, though, Russell, you've been there, I've been there, you're undefeated. Sometimes you don't mind a loss along the way in the round robin. Two things it does is you hope it doesn't come in the playoffs or in the final, so maybe you've had it already. And also it's kind of a reminder because you've been cruising through, you're 5-0.
Yeah,
top 4.
You're undefeated playing the final. You're more nervous than the guy that's playing.
Yeah.
It's just curling.
And it was a must-win for Epping. I mean, they came in this.
Room, wait only line.
Yeah, 4-2. I mean, 4-2. Third loss would, again, it's thinking ahead, right? You're thinking that you can make it.
Hard. Come on, you got
But boy, if you can get through now, they go to 5-2 with 1 game remaining.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Bounce her off.
Ontario's last is against PEI.
Okay.
Yeah, the field's bunched up here all of a sudden. You know, Brad Gooch is right back to even playing with almost everybody.
Then you can play the double.
Epping's back in it.
Prince Edward Island has picked up a single, so they're down by a couple playing 9. Saskatchewan with the hammer.
You like the in or the out?
It's got to be an out-turn shot, no?
Okay.
We're playing, buddy. Hitting wrong.
What is it? Control or what?
Normal?
Normal?
It's tricky for Ontario, too. They didn't plan the way the first half went to be up 5. And you can see the Cooey team kind of losing a little bit of gusto there. It's easy for Ontario to do the same.
Now, you said earlier, too, about Ontario playing with lots of rocks in play tonight, because that's what Epping likes. Did they do that?
Go ahead, yes. Go ahead. Gotta really go. Gotta really go. Really, really, really go.
And conversely, you said that it wouldn't matter.
Oh, my God.
But it looked like the rocks in play did bother Cooey tonight.
Yeah, they haven't been able to force, and that's what that was what I thought they had to do. One of the keys was force Epping and then do what they do really well with the hammer, but that hasn't been done.
When he makes it. Maybe get lucky.
This
think even with this other one.
I can't buy one, Cheryl. I think it's one of those. It's like saying, well, the Leafs won the game, but they lost their left winger. Kind of. He's really struggling with the bet.
You got room on that.
A little light.
He's 61%, I believe.
Yeah.
You got room, guys.
You don't see those numbers from him.
And his sweeping's dropped a couple notches, too.
Benny, you got to bury it.
A little heavy, Kev.
Okay, you got to bury it.
Ben's tight.
Got to bury it.
Hard, John.
Get it back here. We can always come
Hard, John.
this. Hard. Every inch. Get it
Yeah,
in
that's
there.
good. That's
Get
good.
it buried.
That's
Easy,
good.
easy.
That's
It's gone.
good.
It's gone. Good job, Beach.
Whoa. This is a weird situation. I'd be peeling those 2 red, but the 1 red could go onto that yellow.
He's still the same.
Yeah, easily.
Then you've got hitting to sit 4.
Head down, Langer.
Wait only.
I liked it.
Oh, you liked it?
Line's good. Wait only. Line's good.
Bump it if you
Whoa,
can.
whoa, running like it's hot.
We're just tee. We're
Line's
real close,
good.
John.
Whoa.
It's not hard.
Yep.
Little bounce. Not
There's the one Ryan Fry needed right there.
That'll make him feel better.
You know, a lot of teams, because of the bubble situation, did not bring alternates. And if they did, the alternate was somebody maybe to work with them, either a sports psychologist or physiotherapist. Jim Wilson is a longtime coach, but chiropractor by trade. They do not have an alternate on this Ontario team.
Yeah, and in a year where as we've talked about it, injuries probably could come up more so because teams haven't been playing all season. But understood, I think that was the issue, is a lot of alternates that weren't going to ask somebody to take 2 weeks off and quarantine before.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. No. Got to roll it, Ben. Got to roll it.
Good shot, Beach.
Beauty.
Really good, but now how do you get the yellow?
Yep.
Shoot.
Yeah.
A little thinner.
Are they...
Freeze?
Is the angle double there if you just played the...
Freeze?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how he
or not?
gets it out right now.
Yeah, the back double
What do you
is
like,
there.
double?
What are we?
I think you freeze.
I do too.
Okay.
Reese eliminates that left-hand red. Makes it really hard for Kevin with only 2 rocks left. You just
Right
don't
here, John?
normally think this way
Little
at
left.
5.
No, he's playing right into the 4-foot.
Yeah.
Newfeld got
Top 8 is
robbed there. If he'd hit that any thinner or a little harder, he kicks it open, and then the yellow is accessible.
Yeah, I think it might be a sweeping difference slower, but I wouldn't worry about it. Okay. Keep throwing, even throwing us.
Okay.
That's a nice comment to make. It's saying it's slower, but don't worry about it.
Yeah, we just need to get on it a little sooner. That's the sweeping difference.
The other options say we had slowing down, and then John throws it in the hat.
Right to it. Air hot. Curl, Matt. T. Curl it, Matt.
Whoa, let it fudge a bit.
Curl
Let
it,
fudge.
Matt. Curl it, Matt, please. Listen to me.
Mine's pretty good.
Okay.
Well, they bumped the red back, so Shot Rock does belong to Ontario at the moment. Skip Stone's
all you have to do,
being played.
Off this and just
Yeah.
move it a hair?
Yeah, all you got to do is move it so just here, this there.
Well, you're
And then
saying right onto this one.
I'm thinking like right into this with just normal.
Boy, that's just an off night. I mean, you rarely see that.
Yeah, it's not going
And as you said, Johnny, be good. John Epping does bring his.
Worry about that one.
No.
He's been getting
Well, I
better,
think if you do
so
that,
it's just a continuation.
Like I don't think we want to throw a howitzer because we don't really want to. We don't
Player
really want to
numbers
move
brought
this
to you
here,
by
'cause that's
New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
kind of nice to just all we're gonna do is unlock this, and give us a chance for.
Yeah, okay.
It's like a normal. I think it's like normal. Like the in-turn or the out-turn.
Well, with the in, it's possible to miss that.
Yeah, that's
right?
why it's kind of better angle, eh?
Yeah.
It's like a third of a. It's a thin third.
Okay.
Let's do it, buddy. Okay.
What are you thinking?
Well, if we're throwing normal, I think right around there. Yeah, you had her.
I think so. This will curl.
Yeah.
This is what we talk about with the knowing the spin. If they throw out turn, that yellow one they're hitting drags into the red. If they throw in turn, it might. I'm not sure, but it might miss that one to save it.
Normal.
Normal. Okay. Third of a rock.
Yep.
All right, let's make it.
I think it's going either way actually, but there's a chance they'll miss it.
Whoa. Yep, yep.
Yeah, literally, they've outplayed everybody
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
this week in their 6 wins.
Whoa, yep, yes! Yes!
Hard! You got this. And into the pocket. No.
Okay.
I don't know if that hit or not.
Yeah.
I like just ripping these out.
Shoot a
It's
little
not that very hard, right?
I thought he was going to throw more weight on that one.
Yeah, because you really want to kill the yellow.
Well, that's okay, isn't it?
And there's really, with weight, it wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, I guess they all go.
I don't see how ours leaves without taking those back 2 with it.
So I don't even think we do even throw then.
Oh,
Unless you want to just
that always
guard
scares
this.
me, but I agree.
Well, don't we throw a high guard then?
On which one do you think he has options here?
Like, there's no way anything comes in and hits this and gets through here.
Right. I think he can do that. I think he can hit. No, that's right.
No, it's gonna-
no, 'cause
This never misses this.
No, exactly. It's a matter of, I guess that just goes there, that would come, but this, he loses this.
This might
His
spin
shooter
out.
might stick, though. If he hammered it super hard on the nose.
You've
just
also
off
got the
nose.
yellow
It's for 2,
raised
though.
double
Yeah,
too if you want.
Yeah.
That's
probably
wide
spins
open.
out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But I don't.
Well,
What am
does
I?
he have anything off this?
What am I guarding?
And then Kevin's
Well,
got
you
a
can
long
guard him,
raise to
Right
get
in
his
between
deuce.
the two of them?
This one's a better angle.
We
So
just want to
why don't
guard
we, why don't we
the
split the center line?
right?
There it is.
We got there, right?
That looks like
edge,
that looks
edge,
like
edge,
quite a
edge
bit.
of eight,
Yeah.
edge of eight, edge of eight.
We're not missing anything, are we?
They got there.
I don't think so. I couldn't see anything.
We're not missing anything, are we? I don't think so.
They're worried about this raise, and they're worried about this raise.
really
They're just
touching
going to
this.
lob one into the middle,
Soft.
You can't play it soft on the.
and they can actually guard up a little longer. They can guard both of them with one rock.
This one and that.
I think you're okay with it.
I don't know what you're saying. It sounds hard.
I think you're good. Okay. The other options, you lob another one in there.
I'd come
Yeah.
right in actually, if you're, but hitting that wide yellow give him a tough shot for 2 is safe also.
Yeah, are coming right in.
High guard. Where we're aiming for.
Splits it.
Looks like it's
I don't think we're over yet.
over and off.
Yeah, you gotta go.
So it's just a scrub, a big scrub just to get it over. And then it'll curl up to the center line.
Losing line.
That's really good. That's perfect. Sit.
And sit. Did he leave him one?
Yeah, he did leave one, but I'm
I
not
haven't
sure.
thrown a high guard yet this week yet.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't like that call. That's a tough shot.
No, you come in, just nestle in that pocket even, Russ.
Yeah.
On the intern.
So they're going yellow-red. So they guarded the right red. Yellow-red. Kevin's not wasting any time.
Oh, here we go. Trying to make something happen. Hasn't had much tonight. Kevin Cooey, final stone and 8. And will drive everything by. And it'll be a steal of one more. And good game. And Ontario
Hey, Matt, good luck.
Game, boys. Good luck.
with the slingshot. Throwing stones. Knocks off the undefeated Kevin Cooey. Make the final 9-3. So 5-2 now for Ontario. 6-1. As we quickly go over to Prince Edward Island and Saskatchewan. Kathy.
And there is a guard out front that Eddie McKenzie tried to bury behind on his final stone, and you can see that it went deep. And so for Matt, trying to play a soft weight, get around that guard, tap it back for 3.
Yep. Gotta go.
Yep.
From the Wadena Remax Curling Club.
Hard, guys. You got to dig in. You got it, but you got to
After
go.
their home club in Highland, the Highland in Regina was closed. Get around.
Great scrub, guys. Great job, Matty.
There you can hear Braden Muscowie. Great job, boys. And that will be for 3.
Nice, guys. Good luck, okay?
And there you go. That's another one to end.
Great shot. Great throw.
10-5 the final there. So Prince Edward Island drops to 6 losses, and that's a huge win too for Saskatchewan as they improve to 5-2. To complete a Wednesday night at the Brier, we'll update the standings when we come back.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you in part by Purex Bathroom Tissue, the only soft sorbent one. By Home Hardware, Here's How. By OK Tire and BKT Tires. And by Tim Hortons. Get your Tim's Run without the run. Order delivery today through the Tim Hortons app.
Well, that is a problem. Brian Fry. Ooh, you hit something there, Jim. Thank you. Oh, again, Jim. And now John Epping, Matt Cam, meeting the meaty. Virtually, of course, at this pandemic Tim Hortons Brier. Well, I think, you know, when you just look at those numbers at the bottom, statistically, Epping at 92% brings up his game. Kevin Cooey just struggled all night. And you just look at the back end of the game, steal of 2, 1, and 1. 9-3 final. Cooey loses for the first time. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons. Get your Tim Hortons run without the run, because you can order delivery today through the Tim Hortons app. Brian Fry saying, I don't know what I did. I did something where I pushed off, and it looks like I must have pulled something. So they're working on it. Hard to say whether he can even lift his shoulder. So the loss certainly will hurt Cooey if it comes down to maybe a spot for first place. But there again, now you've got Guju, Epping, Dunstone at 2. If it ended right now, those are your 4 teams. Meanwhile, on the other side, again, Gunlickson, Howard, Jacobs, Botcher, right there. If it ended right now, those would be your 4 teams advancing. So now it's Matt Dunstone sitting down. Saskatchewan is still very much in the part of the playoff picture here in Calgary.
How critical did that feel, just based on how you guys, had a tough loss this morning?
So tomorrow is the final day of round robin play, and it'll start at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Pool A, Brad Jacobs riding a 3-game winning streak against Wayne Middaugh, who has turned back the clock here in Calgary, comes in with a record of 5-1. Kathy, Brian, they'll have it for you when we join you again. So Kevin Cooey drops his first tonight here at the Brier as he loses to Ontario. Brian Fry nursing his bad shoulder. Thank you for joining us. The Tim Hortons Brier is here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.